You only hit me up if you're
Christian.
Yeah, if you're 6'3", muscular, and your name is
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
How did I know?
No.
And you can pin me like she does.
If you can grab me by the scruff of my neck and pin me against the wall and say, "I'm not gonna let you down, you silly goose," until you kiss me.
Ooh.
And I'll say, "Oh God."
Let's start with our shot.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have to drink your shot.
Yeah, I do.
I didn't even think about that.
That means you should too.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I go through every time I'm out. Every time I'm out. You do
shots at events through straws?
Yeah, dude, not even, this is easy as fuck. This is nothing.
This is good.
We're taking wet pussy shots.
We are doing wet pussy shots.
I'm out at events, past events, drinking like fucking whiskey, drinking like vodka, through a straw. Through a fucking straw.
Welcome to Griefed, Swaggersouls.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I was about to say it's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
This is obviously a bit of like a gaming-related podcast, so I want to start with the most cliche question I could. I want to know how you first got into gaming. What was like the first game you ever played? Or like what was your first favorite game you ever played? What really brought you in and made you a gamer?
So my dad definitely pioneered me starting into gaming.
Me too.
So it would have been, I mean, it goes as far back to like I would have been 6 or 7, and my dad had like an Atari console, and so he started me out like the earliest shit you could possibly start a kid, which is probably the way to go. Like,
I think so. I think consoles back then were such a good introductory.
And I think about it too, like, you know, what would I want my kid to go through growing up?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to start them on the fucking crazy God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man and all the crazy graphics and shit. I almost want them to like grow up going like, all right, like you're 8 years old, let's get you an Atari, we're gonna start you on like pixelated graphics. So like when I was younger, I was playing like tanks and Pong and shit like that on the Atari console, and then my dad moved me up to, I think from there I did like Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, so then I was a bit of a mobile gamer from there, the SP, the DS, and then GameCube, and then, you know, I mean, even before that, I'd be sitting on my dad's lap. He'd be playing computer games. We played Jedi Outcast. What was it? Was it Outcast? Jedi Outcast 2? The one with Kyle Katarn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't no Star Wars
for
person.
the Star Wars nerds, it was like the best fucking Star Wars games that came out in like the 90s. They were seriously fun. Like, what the hell? All the old Star Wars games, Starfighter, shit that you play with a joystick.
Oh, with the joystick, yeah.
The whole joystick and shit.
Oh, damn, that's
so
a throwback.
Literally going through all of that with my dad, sitting on his lap, playing the games, and then, you know, of course, going to GameCube, the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 1980s Zelda, you know, it's dangerous to go alone, take this, top-down thing, and then from there, I was, you know, pretty much just set free. Here you go. Here's a GameCube, and then a Wii, and then did all of that, and then Xbox 360 from there, Halo, and, you know, playing with my friends from school, and then, you know, the rest is history after I got my computer.
I was going to ask that next.
Yeah.
What point did you switch into like a PC gamer?
I would have been, like just turning into a teen. Probably 13, 14. Yeah, around there.
What were you playing? Like, were you straight into like the Steam kind of like solo play games?
Oh, dude, Orange Box.
Yeah?
Like TF2 and like Half-Life and you know, all the old Star Wars games. Yeah, like Half-Life. The original Half-Life, pretty fucking good. Half-Life 2, all the Half-Life 2 games. PC gaming, you know, in that year was really fucking good.
Yeah.
The early 2000s.
I was so excited when I finally turned 13 and I could have a Steam account, because I was gaming, honestly, since I was 6 or 7, and then finally I was like, okay, I can get Steam, and then I had no money to buy any games,
well, you know,
but I had all the free ones.
The biggest thing for me going to PC was MMORPGs.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
it was like,
yeah.
you know, RuneScape. I had a lot of friends who played RuneScape.
Yeah, I did.
One of my friends, first to 99 agility Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah, first to 99 agility
shit.
Iron Man.
Wow.
Yeah, huge. He's maxed
Sick.
now too.
Really?
Yeah, he's
An Iron Man.
maxed out Iron Man.
That impresses me so much. Just the amount of time.
He's autistic. Imagine if he like spent that time developing his skill. But if you know RuneScape, if like you played the game RuneScape and you're familiar with it, and you find a guy who like it's like, oh yeah, I've got a maxed out account. That's like meeting an Eagle Scout.
It's so impressive.
Yeah,
you know what they've gone through.
It's literally like meeting an Eagle Scout. I don't know what that means to you guys here in Australia, because I don't know if you guys have a Boy Scouts.
We have like Scouts, like we have Boy Scouts, but I don't know if it's like
I'm surprised
the same
you called
structure.
I'm surprised you called the Boy Scout. I'm surprised you're not called the Bush Scouts.
The Bush Scouts.
The bloody Bush Scouts.
The Bush Boys.
Hey, you teach you how to go in the fucking bush and throw a fucking bloody boomerang, cunt.
I mean, we did do that in excursions.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we had, where I grew up, there was Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
Yes.
But like, I remember, I was a Boy Scout. I've got a sister, and she was, she saw what I was doing in Boy Scouts. Like, I want to do what he does. And so she joined the Girl Scouts, and it was the complete fucking polar opposite of what the Boy Scouts was. She got so fucking pissed off. Dude, it was like
she wanted to do the boy stuff like out in the wilderness.
She wanted to learn how to tie knots and like start fires and like catch fish and cook and like do all that shit. And no, instead she got taught how to sew and how to cook pasta and how to like sell fucking Girl Scout cookies outside of a CVS. By the way, it's not hard. It really isn't. Anybody
Girls, you can do
buy
this.
Girl Scout cookies. Oh, man, would you like Thin Mints? Duh, bitch.
Actually, now that weed's legal in a lot of places in America, you should just stand outside the dispensary.
Are you fucking crazy?
Outside a
if I had a daughter in a legal state, I would say, honey, like, you're joining the Girl Scouts. We're going to win every competition.
Yeah.
Taking you to the local dispensary.
We're standing outside.
We're standing outside. We're going to get all the Samoas, all the Thin Mints. And we're get these suckers for all they're worth. And we just put a tweet out or something.
Yeah.
Hey, buy my what Keemstar does with his daughter.
Meet me here.
By the way, pretty smart,
Yeah, using your daughter as a workhorse.
Well, not using your daughter, but using your platform for your daughter to win the competition every time. Yeah. The Girl Scouts thing.
That's some Nepo baby shit.
Hey, man.
Are you a Nepo baby if your dad's Keemstar? Do you get the clout?
That would be hopefully one of the perks of being Keemstar's child. You get the clout. One of the many perks of being Keemstar's child. You get to live at his dope ass crib. You get to have like a real man be your dad, who's got a sick beard, a real man who stands behind principles. Can we get off of the Keemstar subject?
I mean,
Keemstar, don't do anything to me. Definitely, it was my dad's biggest influence. And when I'm a dad for my kid, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Like consoles through the ages, start the Atari, then do like NES, SNES, go through all the ages, Dreamcast, all that shit, all the emulators.
That would be cool.
And then, each year they unlock a new generation.
Yes, that would be so cool.
And then by the, I'd have it worked out so that by the time they're 15, 16, they're on the current gen consoles. They can play with their friends, and they get a computer.
And they have a little nice lore of everything that came before them.
Question for you: when would you let your children on the internet, unfettered internet access?
I could talk about this for a long time. I will start with this I don't want kids. So thank God I never have to deal with this.
Say you open your door and two little kids just popped out.
I have some kids.
You have kids.
Dude, I have actually been thinking about this because I was given a PC literally when I was 6. I had a dad who was like very online.
That's why you're like this. Yeah.
Yes, this is exactly. I was on B when I was 10.
They say this is vaccines cause autism. Turns out
being on the
unfettered internet access at 6 years old.
Dude.
It's not measles vaccine, it's partially the measles vaccine.
It's going on B when you're 10.
It's mainly going on 4chan at 10 years old and then going on Wattpad, reading Tumblr smut.
Well, actually, I was never on that.
Good for you.
I never went there.
Neither.
Yeah, it just didn't pull me in. But I have thought about this because I think I had unfettered internet access, and I feel like I've grown up, pretty well. Like I think but I think a big part of it is that my dad really understood the internet.
Yep.
And so like and I had an older brother as well who was on at the same time as me. So I feel like I understood, like using LimeWire, using FrostWire,
Right.
I never downloaded one virus.
Of course,
you know, like
yeah.
I knew I was torrenting before other people. I was on so many things. Like I was on Tumblr like the first year it came out. Like I was like ahead on everything.
The cutting edge.
Very much so. But like the internet was so different back then. It was so isolated. The only other people who were online with you were like like-minded people and pedophiles. So like it's very different to now, especially in this like post-COVID world where having internet access is like a non-negotiable. Like you need it. And when I say post-COVID, I mean like post like lockdown when everyone suddenly had to have internet access. It's just different. It's so different. Honestly, I think about that all the time, like what would I do? Because I feel like I would be a good teacher. I know a lot about the internet.
But what age, knowing this, what age nowadays,
I don't know, because I wouldn't want to be an iPad kid, mom.
You know, hell no. I mean, probably past the age of 14, 15 is probably when I'd be like, all right, but then you have the internet talk, you have the sex talk,
I'd probably have them gaming young, which I think
gaming's different than unfettered internet access. You know, you're not letting them out.
I would be very like, I would give them all the safety lessons and all of this. Yeah. But also like, one big thing for me was that my dad always like showed trust in me. Like, he was always like, I trust you.
They treat you like an adult.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you have more responsibility.
Exactly.
And you feel like, when no one treats you like an adult, you're like, well, if I fuck up, then it's not my problem. It's somebody else's problem.
Because I'm a little baby. Yeah.
But no, it turns out when you grief a Minecraft server when you're 14, the server owner gets your IP, they'll fucking DDoS your entire house.
Did this happen to you?
And then your dad will go, what the fuck, why is the internet out? And you go, I don't know.
I wasn't doing anything on Minecraft.
I don't know, Daddy. I think it's, maybe a telephone pole.
Yeah.
Something.
You must have switched to dial-up, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
You did something.
I don't know, Dad, but yeah, it's crazy, Pops. Anyways.
This actually makes me, we have so many tangents. We're on the first question. I was torrenting, I think I was torrenting a bunch of Doctor Who, and I forgot to stop the seeding. And used up all our internet for the month within the first couple days.
Nice.
And my mum and dad are angry. And then the next day, Dad walks into the office where David and I are, my brother and I, and he goes like, thank you, Lauren, because Mum's finally convinced for me to upgrade the internet. I was like,
there you go,
all in a day's work.
Kids, make sure you seed your torrents.
Make sure you seed, use up all the internet.
Seed them good.
Seed them good.
That's one of the first steps. You got to be a liberal about it.
You gotta be a giver.
You got to be a nice liberal person about it.
Yeah.
You got to be a nice progressive person and seed your torrents.
Seed your torrent, kids.
Seed your torrents. That's what Kamala Harris ran on and she lost. Yeah. The fuck?
The people out there aren't torrenting, so they don't know the importance of many seeders.
Go ahead, torrent as much as you want, just don't seed them. We don't need them anymore.
All you need to do is leech.
You wouldn't download a country. You wouldn't download a border. I wouldn't download U.S. citizenship.
I love that.
They're not sending their best.
We're already at a Trump reference. Oh, so good. All right.
Question number 2. We're on to question number 2.
Coming off of gaming growing up, and you're now PC gaming, you start your YouTube channel in
2015.
But you don't start uploading until 2016. Did the internet lie to me?
It's funny, I actually did upload in 2015, and I uploaded maybe 5 or 6 videos into 2016, and then a lot of those were really early on. They were movie maker type shitty videos that weren't good.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like prototypical of what you'd expect from like a Funny Moments thing. There were subtitles. I was
going to ask. They
were like 5-minute long videos. Yeah, they were Funny Moment type things. All in Movie Maker. It wasn't good. And then I ended up getting Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas 13, if I recall.
Yeah.
And then
I never used Sony Vegas.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't the worst. It was okay. And so I went from Movie Maker to Vegas, and then I remember recording. It would have been on a Rust like roleplay server.
Yeah.
I wanted to originally be a Rust YouTuber.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I wanted to do. I was into, at the time, like YouTubers like Faceless or Zuckles, and I was watching a lot of their like Rust content. I was like, oh yeah, I could probably do that. There's a lot of room to grow here, and I was really enjoying the game. And so I went on this roleplay server. I recorded maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and then every episode I would try these new effects in Vegas and try to learn the program, and then from there I was like, okay, I got a handle of things, and then I put out my real first CSGO video, and that was CSGO shoutcasting or something like that. It was like that's like the first video on my channel. But it isn't the first.
Yeah.
It's more like the 7th.
Had you deleted those previous ones?
They're privated.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
They're on there, they're privated. Yeah.
Do you remember like your first video that did well? Like you were checking the analytics and you were like, oh, like I'm finally getting some traction?
That traction came when I was discovered by iNotorious.
Oh yeah.
On the surf server. So
wow, I did not know this.
No, you didn't?
Wow.
So I was on the surf server freestyle rapping like in 2016. This was just some shit that I did just for fun at night. There wasn't really a gig or anything. It's not like I was really like streaming, like I was kind of streaming. It was just some shit that I was doing for fun.
Yeah.
And so I was on the server. It was really late at night. I remember my dad telling me it was like my grandma's birthday the next day. So I had to wake up early and go and get ready and shit. I remember my dad being like, you know, don't do this shit tonight.
Don't be loud when we're all fucking sleeping.
We need to go to bed, wake up early, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then he goes to bed and I go, oh, fuck you. And so I get on my computer and I start doing the shit that I was doing, which was like fucking reciting Shakespeare and rapping was like, you know, I would go into a random server like 1 in the fucking morning and people would just be like high out of their mind surfing on Counter-Strike. And some dude with my voice comes in, starts reciting poetry or starts freestyle rapping.
I forget about your voice because I'm just so used to it now.
And then people go, what the fuck is this? And naturally it was just like some shit that I did for shits and giggles. And so I go on one day to do that thing of freestyle rapping to words that are going into the chat. And a YouTuber who was a bit smaller at the time, iNotorious, recorded it, added me on Steam, uploaded it onto his channel, titled some like guy drops epic freestyle rap on his server. And it did like 1 million views in a week. Yeah. And so then a lot of people ended up coming to my channel from that. I think it got like 30K subs in a month, 20K subs in a month. And then that was really where things started to snowball. From that point, I was like, I have 20,000 new subscribers, but they're only here because I was freestyle rapping.
Yes, like they're not here because they've seen my content, they like
they're here from that, and you know, I already had like 1 or 2 like freestyle rap meme videos out at, you know, so I was like, okay, well, I have like this niche that I've carved out, and so I'm gonna keep doing these freestyle rap series on surf. These are very old, by the way. It's very, very, very old. Nearly a decade old. 8 years old.
Yeah, 26, 20, oh my God.
Yeah, 8 years old.
Yeah, fuck it. Time. Yeah, I know, it makes me feel weird.
Yeah, so, you know, I was making these freestyle rap videos to maintain and build like this audience that I got. And it's not that I was even necessarily like enthusiastic about freestyle rapping. It was just another way I would improvise and like make a joke. I didn't want to fucking be Eminem. I wasn't like actually.
You're not trying to be welling out here.
I'm not like a battle rapper or anything. And so like, you know, I was doing it purely for entertainment, and then lo and behold, like it's popular, and then there's a bunch of people naturally who are like way better at rapping than me. Yeah. And so they're all coming for my fucking throne. They're coming for my neck. They're like, oh, well, I'm way better at rapping. And it's like, yes, you are. Yeah. And then, you know, it would always be, I would go onto a server, hey, you know, you should totally rap and whatever. And then that would become like my thing. And I realize I'm totally getting pigeonholed here. Yeah. And I need to evolve my style. Because some dude who's better rapping is just going to come and,
take your spot.
Steal the thunder or whatever. And I need to show that I'm a lot more than just like a one-trick pony. And then, you know, I started diversifying my content from there, and then I ended up growing the channel into more of a variety. I ended up meeting Fitz through these surf servers, Toby on the telly through Fitz, who at the time their name was John on the radio. And we kind of started from there. I started making Rust content with Mason, Zuckles.
Yeah.
And yeah,
What kind of YouTubers were you watching?
at that time,
I mean, when you started, before you started, was
totally.
there anyone who you were like
yeah, 100%.
really looking up to?
So one of the first YouTubers that I came across and genuinely enjoyed, I think the first real YouTuber I subscribed to was a YouTuber named SSOHPKC.
SSOHPOC.
PKC.
PKC.
SSO.
Okay, so it's not like a word.
SSOHPKC. His name was Seamus.
PK.
You know Seamus, like the wrestler Seamus.
I do, yeah.
Spelled like the same
Was
way.
he as white as the wrestler?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He was very, very white guy.
Yeah.
And he had sex a lot because he uploaded so much. It was an inside joke to the channel. Every time he uploaded, he had sex.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So not often?
He was a member of the hit group channel called The Creatures. And they were my
Yes,
jam growing up.
that's right.
SSOHPKC, Kutra, Dan's News, Uber Haxanova, Sly Foxhound, even Dex, famous man Dex, I think was. Was his name famous? Or am I thinking of the rapper famous Dex? I know his name was Dex the something.
All of the above.
You know, Lyle McDouchebag, the Machinimas, Sanity
yeah.
Not Included.
Yeah.
Dex, fucking Guitar Master, whatever.
I
the
wasn't
fuck.
there.
Oh, dude, it was so long ago. It was 2009 Machinima.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, real good shit. So those
That's
people.
OG. Yeah, OG Machinima.
Those people. Then there's like. Those are like content creators I looked up to in like a comedic sense.
Yeah.
And then there's like, other YouTubers that I enjoyed, a lot of science YouTubers back then, Cody's Lab and shit like that. But yeah, relevant to what I do, definitely Creatures would probably be the biggest.
Do you think they like inspired you and like some of the content you've tried to do?
100%.
Yeah, like in the early days, do you think you were trying to like maybe recreate them? Or
Maybe
do you
not
think...
recreate it,
No,
but like, I mean, not even like them. I mean, yeah, I mean, there was the Creatures, there was like Criken, he had a channel Criken too, like Left 4 Dead Funny Moments was like a big thing in like 2007, 2008. Dude, there was a lot of these YouTubers that I was just a fan of. Good Griefing, or Good Grief, or Good Griefing, which is
really
funny. Yeah,
wow,
it was another.
Cool.
These guys were like Xbox Live trolls that would go into Xbox lobbies and fuck with people.
Oh, I love
Kind of
that.
like KYR Speedy and shit did that.
Yeah.
Back then, all these people like
the memories,
what is gamer tag
popping up
and
in my
fucking
head.
only use me blade free leg hole.
Free leg hole.
Back when he was, when you were laughing at his videos for different reasons.
Laughing with, not laughing at.
Yes, not laughing at the horrible spiral and circumstances. Dude, you threw a dog. What the fuck?
I don't even know this law.
Jamie, pull up the video.
Hey, Jamie.
Of fucking only use me blade throwing a dog.
That ain't happening. We don't have clearance. What about now? Is there any YouTubers you actively watch, like people who when they upload, you're like, oh, fuck yes, I knew this person upload.
Nakey Jakey.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, like pyrocynical long form. Like, I'm catching myself like really interested in like the long form content, like video essay shit.
Me too.
Because I'm always working, I need some shit on my second monitor, or like I'm doing chores, I need something to listen to or watch passively. Yeah, shit. Nile Red, which is very nerdy and sciencey. I love the Kurzgesagt. I like the sciencey, informative shit. Like some Hank Green.
Yeah.
What else? What else is like? I mean, if you don't mind.
Yeah, have a scroll. Yeah, no, I would literally love this.
The subscriptions to the homepage are very different because the homepage right now is quite
Not
grim.
good. Yeah.
A lot of Ukraine GoPro shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even get like, and that's so far out of my algorithm, but
Really?
I even get some of that stuff.
It's
Like it's
right in line with what
Yeah.
I'm watching, which is probably not good.
Yeah, you do like to watch some more extreme stuff than I do. Yes. I have nothing to say to that except yes.
We've got some Kill Tony. Love some Kill Tony. We love. Oh my God! What is even? What do we even have?
Like, who are these people?
Super Mega, some Oni Plays.
Oh.
Oni Plays! Oh,
Plays.
speaking of fucking classic inspirations, you want to know about inspiration?
Yeah.
Psychic Pebbles, Oni NG,
Oh,
all the
Loved Oni NG.
That definitely shaped my humor.
Yes.
Like the animation, early animation shit. Dude, Meat Canyon just like the new, like really brought that back.
He has.
Meat Canyon, Flash
He
Kids.
took that and put it like into his own vibe, but still kept that like base idea of just like, I don't know,
for the longest time, animation on YouTube was like viable.
Yes.
And then they took away its viability, and then they brought it back, and I don't know, it was really interesting. And now those animators are doing like actual real shit.
Actual
on Adult
shows
Swim.
and stuff, yeah.
So,
it's so cool. I love that that can happen now. Like being a YouTuber can like spark into people working professionally in the careers that they would want to work in.
Especially if you're into like in art form, artistry.
Yeah.
If you have a YouTube channel of all your animations, you basically have a reel.
Yeah, it's literally just like, here's my portfolio,
here's my portfolio,
which already millions of people have seen and loved.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
Is there anyone that you have fangirled over meeting, especially since you've also become this level of fame? Or is there anyone that if you think you met them, you would fangirl over?
I remember the short interactions I had with PewDiePie.
Oh, yeah.
Were, at the time, when I first got 1 million subs, and PewDiePie followed me on Twitter, followed me back on Twitter.
Yeah.
I remember flipping my shit.
I love that. I feel like even still today, just like a PewDiePie, it's like, it's PewDiePie, you would be like, oh, no way.
You watch growing up, I mean, I was put in touch with some of the creatures
that's right.
after the fact, which was really, really surreal.
That's like a full circle moment. That's like, oh, now I have success and I get to meet as an equal.
Well, exactly, or just as like a fan to someone, or as an equal, or whatever.
Or both.
It was very, very interesting to talk with him or have a conversation. Like I met fucking Spoonerism, who was part of the creatures, at the party in TwitchCon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, really?
It's like, what the fuck? And
Yeah,
so
what are you doing
that
here?
was fucking surreal.
Yeah.
So many people that I've met, it's at a point now where you're like, you kind of realize that they're all people, and that you go up to them and you're like, oh, hey, it's nice to meet you,
Yes.
blah, 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 how's your night going? If you treat them like a person, it's completely fine. But as soon as you take a stance of, dude, I love your work, or dude, like, you're a huge inspiration to me, it sets a tone.
It does.
That, like, almost like, okay, I can't really connect with this person.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for me. Like, if someone approached me as a person, then it would be, I feel a lot more inclined to open up to them.
100%.
But if someone is coming up to me with this preconceived idea of who I am in their head, I almost don't want to challenge what they have in their head. I don't want to disappoint anyone.
Yeah.
You this, I'm very happy to, of course, play along with whatever, but, you almost feel like you can't be, like, super real with people that are coming at you like that.
Agreed. It's like, I do agree with that aspect of not wanting to, like, shatter their idea of you, but
or,
also just,
then
like,
you're worried, oh, what if I say something dumb, or, what if I, make a fool of myself, or what if I accidentally offend them, or, then I ruin their perspective,
Idea
and they're
of
going to
me.
say, don't be your heroes, guy's a douchebag. And it sucks, especially if you're out at a bar drinking and trying to have a good time, and someone is you're out there with the intention of enjoying time with your friends for a specific reason, and someone might get the gist of who you are, and they come up and they talk to you, and you don't want to disrespect them, but at the same time you want to go back to doing what you were doing.
I'm here with my friends. I'm not here to be swagger.
And then all of a sudden you're unpacking their childhood trauma.
That happens. Fans come up to you and trauma dump on you. It's weird.
And at a point you're like, look, I love that you're a fan. I love that you're into my videos. I'm really sorry that you didn't play catch with your dad.
There's nothing I can do about that.
I hope you heal from that. Have a good night. But it definitely, it could be a little. Could be a little weird if you come at people with an energy that's like idealistic.
Especially if you're in a casual environment. Like,
Oh, especially,
if you're at a meet and greet, it's like, oh, well, you're here to meet and greet
There's
me.
one thing expecting.
Yeah.
You expect it.
Yeah.
You expect it in an environment like that.
Yeah, they're lining up to meet you as Swagger, but when
Or-
you're out at a bar with your friends, it's like,
or it's another
I'm just
thing.
a person, just talk to me like a person.
It is another thing too when nobody knows who you are and they completely blow you the fuck off.
And then they find out who you are.
And then they're stuck to you like flies on shit. And you're like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
dude, yes, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, you kind of already showed me who you are.
Yeah, you think like because now you're sucking up to me, I'm gonna forget that you were a dick.
Yeah,
like,
or
what?
that you just,
Brush me off, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, hi.
It's happened before with a couple of big creators where I've gone up to them and been like, hey man, just want to
Yeah, because they wouldn't know your face.
No, yeah, I've gone up to them incognito. Like I go to an event with the thing on, and then they invite me to a party after, and I go not with the shit
Like just-
on because I don't want to be a fucking mascot at a party. I want to get drunk and have fun.
Yeah.
And so I go there. I go up to the guy. Hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, one second. Give me a minute. I'm like, okay. I wait there for a minute. Wait for a lull in the guy's conversation. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Third time. Hey man, do you remember me?
Yeah.
Do you fucking
Hear my voice.
Oh no, sorry, I'm busy. Hey man, night helmet, fucking chainmail, Swaggersouls. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. Like, yeah.
But, like,
dude.
why would I not
I
wanna
thought
be
you
your
were a random
friend?
person.
Yeah.
All right,
and that's
so
how
you're
you
just,
treat random
so
people.
you're just, I get it to
Dude.
a degree.
But
But at least say, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you right now.
Yeah.
This is a bad time.
yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Don't jerk my cock
Yeah.
for fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you know about this, but I mean, that even happened to me at TwitchCon,
Oh God.
there was a certain
Yeah.
person
Yep.
who I would say something and they would just look at me and look away.
At you, look you up and down and go, okay.
And literally look away,
Was it the
standing in
wind?
a circle with your friends, and then someone tries to big dog you, and it's like, I know I'm
Yeah.
not on your level, but we're at the same event.
Yo, check
I'm
it out.
friends.
You check it out, little secret. There's a lot of these fucking YouTubers, man, who are fucking douchebags.
I have traveled a lot with you. I've been with you
Yep.
at events, seeing you be Swagger. And one thing I see all the time, you're very giving with your helmet. You
Yeah.
let people hold it. I mean, that was one of
people hold it. I used to let people put it on
Yeah.
at events, and then I got horrendously ill after an event, probably from letting sweaty fucking gamers
breathe into your-
their COVID all over my
Yeah.
little thing. And they never say anything good when they put it on and take it off.
always
they
go,
always go,
"Oh my God,
oh,
it's so heavy."
Or they go, oh, it smells like shit.
It's like, what do you think? It's
what
a
do you think?
helmet.
I'm breathing and sweating inside of a tin can for fucking 8 hours, signing your fucking shit. Why does it smell? Because I'm sweating like a pig
Yes,
inside of it?
I've got layers
Why is
on.
it heavy? Because it's made out of steel?
It's just always the, oh my God, it's so heavy, and then, oh my God, your traps must be crazy.
Which they are.
Which they are.
They are.
But
They
you
are crazy.
always get that.
Disproportionate, unfortunately. They look like a bigger guy coming out of a little guy.
You've got, shoulders.
Yep.
You look like a WWE wrestler. You're like
Basically.
Batista-esque.
Basically, yeah. Though Batista's, he's cut his weight a little bit.
Oh, I know, and also I just love him very much. He was
he's a
always
little-
one of
he's
my
a little,
faves.
like the helmet, I received it in 2014. It was a gift from my mom. It was a gift for a fucking Halloween costume.
Really?
Yeah, then it was.
Do I know this?
No, I don't know.
maybe
It was
not.
a really good Halloween costume. I used it for a bit. I was really into medieval knights and should have asked for it when I was younger. Thought it would be dope to have like a chainmail gambeson and a fucking helmet and shit in my room, like on display. I thought, yeah, that would be cool. Hey, I'll do it for like a funny little bit for like a Halloween costume. I'll wear it to school. I'll fucking blah blah blah. Then everybody had it for that, and then it sat in my closet dormant for like 3 years.
When was like the decision of this is my character?
So I was really into the game Dark Souls, the Bandai Namco FromSoft game. I don't know why I had to throw the publisher and fucking developer name out there. Just in case you
this
guys
little
didn't know.
indie game.
A little indie game called Dark Souls,
You might
developed
not have
by
heard of it.
From Software, published by Bandai Namco. Really great game. There's a guy in there called Solaire, and
Praise the
so
sun.
for my Praise the Sun, and for it was one of my very old usernames on Steam was Solaire the Swag Master, and it was a photo of Solaire from Dark Souls wearing like a hat, and it was like a meme where it would be like anime girls or whatever, or Tom Cruise wearing the fucking hat that said Top Gun. And so it was Solaire wearing the hat that said Top Sun.
I like that.
And so like I got that image off of fucking 4chan or something.
Yeah.
And that was my profile picture. And I got banned off of a Gary's Mod server for trolling.
Yes.
As I did.
I was about to say, as you would.
It's so fun. So much fun.
Oh, griefing on
that's a
Gmod
whole
is
nother
just
thing.
too much fun.
Got banned. Got banned RDMing. And then I wanted to come back onto the server and fuck with it more, but like weeks later, and I was like, well, I want to kind of keep the same thing, but I want them to recognize me immediately, and so I was like, I'll take. I wanted to keep the swag because that was like irony at the time.
Yes,
I thought was funny.
swag
The word
in, like,
swag, I was
2015,
unironically saying.
Yeah, swag.
Like I started saying it ironically, and then it became unironic.
I started saying swag
This
as
is
well.
swag as fuck.
Yes,
and,
me too.
And then I mashed it, Dark Souls and Swaggersouls together, and then obviously the YouTube shit kicked off around that time.
Was that your
had
first name on YouTube, Swaggersouls?
Swaggersouls.
Yeah, so that was from the
Yes.
beginning.
It was originally Swaggersouls Plays.
Oh yeah, because you're like, I'm gonna do gaming.
I'll do a gaming. I'll be a
Let's
Let's Player.
play. Yeah.
And then everyone was like, well, you have that shit.
Just
And
drop
I cut
plays
the
off.
plays
Yeah.
off, as you would. And then, what was my actual point?
The Gmod stuff. With, fuck.
Yeah, this is drinks. So, Swaggersouls to... Oh, yeah. So, I got Swaggersouls on YouTube. My profile picture was the night. And then I got sponsorship offers. And I was like, I want to do some IRL stuff. I want to start branching out into, like, actually making, like, videos in real life. But I don't want to show my face. I was really big into like, being anonymous online. And being, like, secure in my identity. And so I decided to dig the helmet, which coincidentally happened to
align
with this character that I had
That's
already
nice. That's
created.
like serendipitous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I dusted it off, blew off the cobwebs, and started wearing it ever since. But yeah, this is like literally a 10-year-old helmet.
Yeah, I love that it's like pre-Swaggersouls. Like it comes from, and it just happened to line up.
It happened to just a happy accident. Yeah.
I really like this character of Swaggersouls you have, even though I don't really want to call it a character because it is just you. Like you're never like pretending to be like you might like put on a bigger voice and like act a bit bigger.
I might over-exaggerate
but it's still you.
and go nuts or whatever. Yeah.
I think it's really impressive. I mean, seeing you at conventions. When you got your whole kit on, you've put the helmet on, and you're meeting fans, it like fuels you.
Yeah,
like
it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it shocks me because I think like I see a lot of other people like do their meet and greets, and it's not like they're like, oh, I have to meet fans, but it is like, oh, that was long. I had to talk to so many people I don't really know. Like introvert kind of like.
Well, you have.
But you.
There's a lot of.
How do you do it?
There's a lot of struggles that come with not having a mask. Not having the barrier between you and your online identity.
True, like you can keep your face flat if you want. That's like heaven for autistic me, not having a mask.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's people that go to these events, and very often, these guys are going to events, they just got off a flight, or they're hungover from a party, or they're super tired, and they look like shit. They feel like they look like shit.
Yeah.
They're nervous about how they look and how they appear in photos.
Yeah.
For me, I'm wearing this. So even if I look like shit and feel like shit, like, people don't really notice. And I don't know, people that are YouTubers without a getup or an alter ego are full-time themselves. So they go out, they might get noticed, they might get hassled, it may become like a fact of life for them. And in a way, maybe they get used to it.
Yeah.
Maybe they go to a thing, maybe they get fatigued a little bit more, maybe talking to people is a little harder. For me, there's a barrier here where I don't need to worry about how I look and come across to people. And there's also an aspect of 99% of my life I'm living normally, and nobody's recognizing me.
Yeah.
No one's coming up to me. No one's hassling me. And when I choose, I put this on like Hannah Montana. Like I put on a wig and I do a show, and I go into a building or I go to a party and I'm wearing this, like fully expecting I'm going to get the attention.
Yeah. It's like you're opting in mentally.
Yes, and so I'm preparing myself like, yes, I'm going to get attention, I'm going to be asked, I'm going to get, hassle, blah, 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 but, I welcome that. I get in the headspace to accept that.
Yes.
Where that might be a little harder for someone who's being themselves and presenting themselves to the world as their brand. But, I mean, it's even a thing, people also misread the reason why I have the helmet sometimes. Like when we were at a party for TwitchCon, I decided I was going to bring that, and it was a pretty private party, though I didn't know if it was going to spiral out of control and if there were going to be more people that weren't familiar.
Yeah.
I'm going to a party filled with industry people, filled with people that, might be familiar with me, might know who I am. It's going to be way easier for them to go, oh my God, that's Swaggersouls. I want to go up and talk to them. So me wearing this is an invitation.
It is.
And a lot of people were coming up to me going, what are you scared of? You don't trust anyone here? Why don't you trust anybody here?
I've seen people say that to you. Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not that I don't trust you guys. It's that I want you to interact with me.
Yeah.
And how the fuck are you going to know who I am if I'm walking around normally? You're going to think I'm some guy's editor or I'm some guy's agent. Or whatever the fuck, until I open my mouth and you put 2 and 2 together, maybe.
Yep.
But I'm walking around in chainmail, when I'm walking around the helmet, people go, oh my God, Swaggersouls, holy shit. I'm going to go right to him, and then I'm going to turn around and go, holy shit, you're here?
Yeah. And it is like they can walk up to you and know that they can take a photo with you.
Exactly. It's an invitation.
I think people do feel a bit awkward sometimes when you're not masked up, because it is like no one wants to be the person who fucking doxes you.
And to the other end, the people that are really comfortable with me, that know me and hang out with me more without this than with this, sometimes forget that I'm anonymous and will post photos of me on their stories or on wherever, and then I have to gently remind them, hey.
I've definitely messaged people and been like, hey, that's Swagger in the back.
Why am I out front and center in your story?
Yeah. I want to pivot more to you as a human being.
Okay.
I want to know, what are some of your main hobbies at the moment outside of work and internet and YouTube?
Main hobbies? At the moment, I am gardening.
Yes.
So I'm doing a big old garden.
Yes.
Growing some peppers, some chilies, some tomatoes, some onions, some blueberries, some strawberries. Sunflowers, which would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I got a lemon tree in the backyard.
I didn't even know all this.
Gardening was one. I did 3D printing for a little.
Yes.
That was another little fun hobby. I went to a gun club out here, which was a lot of fun. I was shooting pistols at a pistol range.
Oh, which we should totally talk about, us
100%.
going to shoot guns.
That was fun.
Yes,
that was a lot of fun.
That was so fun.
So the pistol range here, you have to send a notice of receiving instruction, which is like a thing to the government, so that they know that you're using guns.
Yes, we have very tight gun laws here. Yes.
Bullshit. Fuck you.
Love you, Australia.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, you need. Turns out you need tight gun laws when you're getting me political.
Yeah, right. So
turns out you need tight gun laws when you're making it so that everyone has to fucking put your ID to use social media.
Oh my God, I'm anti that. I think that's.
Yeah, who's the fascist now? Albo, you fucking. All right. You got me talking about the libs.
No, we're not. We're moving on.
All right.
Tell me more. We can talk. Tell me more about the gun club, or I have some specific hobbies.
All right, what hobbies?
Let's talk about the drums.
Oh, yeah, we're playing a little bit of drums.
Yeah.
So that was a New Year's resolution.
Yes.
I wanted to learn how to play just a standard drum kit. I got one of those Roland electric drum kits.
Yes, yep.
And a little amp for it.
Yeah.
And I've been practicing my beats. And then what's cool with drums, because I tried learning guitar, I tried learning piano, and I can play piano in that I understand how the scale works.
C def gab.
I can play Yankee Doodle and Mary Had a Little Lamb and some other shit. But drum, I don't have the the finger length or the finger dexterity to be able to do chords with guitar. Maybe I could do bass.
Okay, I was trying to learn bass over 2020, over lockdown, and that has always been one of my goals, is to learn bass. And I was doing it online, and now you can see, I have quite long fingers. It was always great doing piano. But then my pinkies are really fucking short. They just, like, for anyone with fingers this length, usually your pinky at least hits this top knuckle of your ring finger. My pinky's so fucking short that, like, all my other fingers could, like, do it easily, but my pinky can't even, like, hold, like, the whole fret down.
I have something wrong with my tendons. My pinkies don't close.
Oh my God.
Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so whenever I'm like drinking
you're like,
and like my pinky's out,
you're just
people
very
give me
fancy.
Shit, and I'm like, no, it's not a class thing. Like my tendons are
you're being
fucked up.
like, what is it when someone's mean to you
like,
about disabilities?
It's like, what's the thing? I can't move.
Oh, like
I can't move this without moving this.
Oh,
It's like your tendons are like completely connected.
Yeah.
They're very tight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is gonna be so fun to edit. Just deciding what insanity do I leave in and what insanity do I take out.
It just cut to like us doing this.
A bit of
it's
quiet.
just in between the questions. It's like a second and a half of out of context shit.
That would actually be really fun.
That'd be really good.
Yeah.
What other hobbies besides? Oh, well,
but drums are like hitting for you.
Drums were cool because with stuff like piano and stuff like guitar, you're constantly doing this and you're trying to play the instrument.
Yeah.
But with drums, you're not playing the drums, you're like dancing the drums. So you're finding the beat. Like I can hold like a 4/4, like I can do like triplets on the hats, and you know, I can do like double time on the hats. I can do like different. I can do like a DNB beat, or I can do like a funk beat, like a 4x4 beat, or your rock grooves. So and I could do a couple of basic
cool.
fills.
I want to watch you play.
Very, very amateur. You hit the wall like quick with drums, and then you become like a straight up amateur.
Yep.
And you need the only way to progress with drums is like, all right, get a drum tutor and do your, what the fuck are they called? Your rudiments.
Yeah.
Do your rudiments. Left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. And it's like, you're like, this is boring and gay.
It's like, I should have done this when I was 6.
Yeah, I'm like, this is boring and fucking gay.
Yeah.
And I just want to learn how to drum like Polyphia. And it's like, well, it turns out
I'm
that
trying to be on the hi-hats going.
it turns out if you want to drum like Tool, you needed like you start with something fucking easy, like Billie Jean.
Yeah. Oh, that was me. I was like, let's like learn the bass.
Let's learn bass.
Let's learn a
47 and 2.
46 and 2.
46 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's an easy riff to play? Oh yeah. What Lateralis? Yeah, of course.
Oh, very relatable.
But it's a shame because all the bands that I like and I listen to are all fucking complex, proggy fucking things.
Me
I
too.
want to learn guitar. I want to play fucking guitar just like fucking Tim Henson.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, good luck.
There are famous guitarists who are saying, "Oh, I want to play guitar like Tim Henson." Like he is one in a million, one in a billion.
You know, Yvette Young, something
I
like
love
that.
her
I mean,
so
what are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I love her.
Well, how can you?
And she's not just guitar.
She's a pianist. She's a vocalist.
She has some horns, I think, as well. Like it's fucking amazing. She's so good.
Shout out to Yvette Young from Covet, the band Covet, one of my favorite bands.
She's the best. She has like ducks, and she's just like so precious. And I love watching her play. I love someone who, when they play an instrument, they like move with it. And she like, with her guitar, she like dances with her guitar, and it's just like.
Sounds like you have a crush.
Yes.
No.
I quite like her.
I do too. She's awesome.
How can you not have a crush on Yvette Young?
Yeah, are you someone that talented?
Chickens.
Chickens. I want to get chickens.
Yeah, tell me about that.
So that's hit a road block. I need to get approval from my landlord.
True.
Which is a shame.
Yes.
I think all we have to do is just be like, we're just gonna get this prefab chicken structure.
And here's the
and we're gonna
structure.
have 3 hens, and that'll be it. And if they say yes, then yeah, I'm gonna get some chickens and make a little run in my backyard. Then all my green scraps go to them, and I get some eggs.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
The feeling, I never had chickens, but my cousins did, and the feeling of like going and picking up eggs,
you pick up a fresh
going
egg.
inside and cooking it,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, who am I?
I don't know if this counts as a hobby, but I bought an air fryer recently. I've been fucking up the air fryer shit.
I got told like 5 years ago to get an air fryer, and I was like,
Same.
Finally got one this year.
Yep. The best $200 I ever spent. Dude,
Genuinely.
hand-cut chippies.
Me too, yeah.
Dude, I just cut up a fucking potato, some
Just
salt,
throw it
pepper,
in.
and paprika,
Walk
and oil.
away for 20 minutes, like you forget it exists, and it goes beep, and you're like,
I made some chicken with some paprika, a little bit of cumin, a little bit. You got some salt, some pepper.
yeah, the
I chopped up some
is
rosemary.
so good in it.
And fucking put on there with some oregano.
Ooh.
And then I did some lemon
Oregano?
juice. And then I did a bit of honey
I like this.
on top of it. And then I cut up 2 slices of lemon, put them right on top.
Put them right on top, put them in.
Fryer.
Dude, it's so
Turned
good.
out fucking amazing. That was my breakfast.
Pivoting off of that, kind of back to Swaggersouls, has there been any particularly bad fan interactions that stick with you?
Yeah, there's one in particular.
So good, yeah.
Yeah, like one from DreamHack. This one I remember plain as day, which is weird because it's like this dude came up to me and he was like tall. He was like 6'4", 6'5", and he comes up to me and you know I'm in all of this and he looks down. Oh my God, Swagger, you're so, you're even shorter in person
I hate
than you
that.
are, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, ha, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
he's
start this by negging them.
And he's like, yeah, a little short guy, a little baby man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck, what's going on, man? He's like, oh, can I get a picture? And I was like,
What, with this little baby man?
I was like, no, man, you're being kind of a douche. And then he looked at me,
that.
so hurt, and I was like, okay, get a photo, man. And he gets a photo with me, and he goes, all right, man, maybe you'll grow up next time I see you. And I looked at him, I was like, you fucking, I was pretty pissed.
Yeah, like
and I thought about it. And you know who you are, you fucking asshole. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck, bro?
Why? Like, I get people think that, they watch your content for so long.
So they think you're friends.
They think that you're friends.
Yeah.
This is the first time ever meeting this fucking guy. And it's like, I get like the short jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But like you're being a cunt.
Yeah, you're being mean.
Like, why are you just gonna go up to me and like insult me 3 times and then I take a photo and ask for a photo and I'm nice enough to do that
again.
and then be a douche again.
It's a little sandwich.
I think I literally said "fuck you" like walking away. Not to his face.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil a fan's day.
After he spoiled yours.
Yeah, but fuck you.
Yeah. I always think back to that Misfits party.
There's the dude at the party, the guy who violated our trust and snuck into the back. Yeah, and took a photo of me. Then Gatsby had to grab like, the scruff of his
and
neck.
then like went on to the Misfits subreddit and went like, they kicked me out for no reason.
That is true.
Oh, you better. I believe. I responded with a paragraph that was like,
I don't know if I would have called him a fan. Fan interactions typically are good by and large. I really genuinely
you have good
have
fans.
No issues with some people. Then there are times where I've been at bars or after parties and fans, latch on to me, and I'm happy to have conversations with fans.
Yeah, of course.
And have a drink with them and talk to them. But there are times where fans will overshare.
Yeah.
And tend to trauma dump and treat you like their therapist.
Yeah.
And, it's, how do I say this without sounding heartless? It's like, you're out there because you want to have a good time and, like, you're trying to interface with your fans and you're trying to interface with the community.
Yeah.
But it's hard to fully enjoy that when... you've got someone in your ear talking to you about, how they've attempted suicide 4 times and that they're actively cutting themselves and, that could be a lot to deal with. And it's like they're your fan and, they're talking to you about how you're, a comfort to them and how you're like a help to them. But at the same time, they're talking to you about all this horrible shit that's happened to them. And it's like, man, I wasn't mentally prepped at all for this to be somebody's, and I have never met this person.
Yeah.
And it's really crazy when you think, like, you would never go up to a stranger who you've never met before and talk to them about your deepest, darkest traumas.
Yeah.
But you know, to them, you're like
You're not a stranger.
You're not a stranger. You're like their best friend. They know everything
they
about
know it.
you.
Yeah,
they know all of your stories.
The only time they hear you is when you're talking to friends, so they hear you talk in that friendship zone.
But
yeah.
you know, I know nothing. I don't know their names. You know, where they just told me, and I'm trying to remember. And you know, they're telling me their deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah.
And you know about your regrets they have, and like people they've let down, and like. You know, like, and mistakes they've made, and I'm sitting there like, well, that's really rough, but do you want a photo?
Yeah, like.
And you know, I mean,
I don't know what I can do for you.
It's very, very hard to play therapy. You know, and they're fans. They're your fans, and you care.
Yeah, of course, you care about anyone.
But that's a lot to put on a person, and I mean, and I look like this.
And I think
it's
that
very,
I reckon that's part of it.
I think they don't think they're talking to a person.
Yeah.
They think they're talking to the character.
To the character of Swaggersouls, not realizing that.
And it's a little easier to
that.
that. And these people are like very often far gone, very drunk at parties, and they're, you know. But I don't know. Those interactions are always uncomfortable, but I know they come from a place of love and like comfort, and it's helpful for them. But you know, for me, it's distressing.
Yeah.
You know, and like, not all that enjoyable to listen to.
Yeah, well, you're on a night out at a party, and
you know, you want to keep the vibes light, you want to keep it happy, and you want to keep things like happy-go-lucky and fun.
And it stays with you. You walk away from that convo, and you're like, fucking hell, that poor person, and you're thinking about yourself and your own mental health.
Yeah, I mean, they get pretty graphic
they do.
too, and you're like, holy shit!
Yeah.
You're like, wow.
Yeah,
you
like,
know,
sorry.
You know, what else can you say besides that? I mean, you know, when I was 6, I was touched, and when I was this, and I was that, and it was, you know, you're listening to this, and you're like, well, fuck me, dead.
I think a lot of people forget also that bringing that stuff up could trigger the person they're talking to. They don't know anything about
your life. They don't know anything about me, or my history, or my life.
What if you were touched as a kid, and they're telling this to you, and then you're standing there having a fucking trauma moment?
Well, you know. It is interesting.
It is.
But those as far as fan interactions go, very few are rude.
Yeah.
A lot of them do get carried away.
Too friendly. Too personable.
But I mean, but by and large, vast majority of fan interactions are always super chill.
I'm always quite
always something very
shocked
nice
by how a lot of the fans are to you.
Yeah,
like,
I'm happy to have full-blown conversations with them.
Yeah. Provided they're just cool and normal.
Exactly. I've got no issues. Some people are a little touchy.
Yeah.
But you know, I
do notice that.
I do enjoy it though when you know I notice people are nervous and they're shaking and like they can barely hold their paws. I'm like, wow, like really that?
Yeah. Like
you know,
I'm just some guy and you're shaking about me.
Yeah. You know.
I'm just some dude. Yeah.
You know, everyone's like, why, you know, it's such a pain in the ass to wear this thing.
Yeah.
You know, so heavy. Why do you wear it? And I was like, I don't know.
There's power to
There's
it.
a bit of, you know, I mean, there's a benefit. You know, you go there and you're wearing this, and people see you and they're happy and they smile, and it's easy to see, and it's a bit of a beacon, and I don't know.
Agreed. That actually pivots really well to my next question, which is, where are your thoughts at right now of whether you would ever face reveal? I know you've flip-flopped throughout the years, so I would where are you at right now?
I don't know. I've always been against it by and large, philosophically, that even if like my face was leaked accidentally, or if it was leaked maliciously, I don't think I would ever change what I'm doing. You know, as far as the helmet goes and everything, I mean, I don't know. I also think about longevity, if it'll get old, or if I need to, you know, if I need to face reveal to break through a glass ceiling.
Yeah, to pivot to something else.
But I feel like at that point, if I do that, I'm not Swaggersouls anymore. And, you know, it's something else altogether.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it would feel wrong for me to face reveal and make myself like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I feel like they should be separate.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't think my face or my looks have any meaningful impact on the content that I make.
I agree.
Or the value that my content has. I think it's a distraction.
Yeah.
I think it's a bias that's better eliminated. I think having your face in your content and a part of your brand is always worse than it is good, even if you're a person who's conventionally attractive, that shit is toxic for your soul.
It is.
To have people say you're beautiful,
Yeah.
you're awesome, you
Yeah.
look good.
And then the one time you
grow,
don't-
or not even that, you grow an ego. You think that you're actually good looking.
Yeah.
You think that you look in the mirror and see what's online. I look in the mirror and I see what's real.
Your success.
Well, I
Yeah.
look in the mirror and I see what's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I like that.
And if I need to go entertain and I need to go switch on, I can put this on and I can be Swaggersouls.
It's like a physical process to switching on.
If I face revealed, I am 100% all the time Swaggersouls, which I'm I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah. I like that.
I very much like being myself, and I don't, I've seen what it does to people, dude, and I'm not like really enthused by how people react to fame.
Yeah.
I think having this buffer is the only thing that stopped me from like going off the fucking deep end and quitting altogether. And it's nice
I mean,
to
I think
have.
you're pretty mentally sound, and there's more to that
Sure.
than just. But I get what you mean.
I think it's nice to have a buffer between me and the internet. Between me and this thing that wants, that keeps wanting more and more of you until there's nothing left to give, and then all of a sudden you're all that's online. You become like captive to your shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to become captive to my shit. What's nice about this is that if there ever comes a day, which I really, really doubt, I really sincerely doubt, but if there ever comes a day where I'm like, this is enough, this is too much, I'm done with this, I can hang this up, and I can reintegrate into society without ever having to worry about someone being like, oh, you're that guy from that thing.
Yeah, you can go to the grocery store looking as fucked as you want, and no one gives a shit.
Given, if I don't talk, that helps, but, the fact that this wouldn't follow me for the rest of my life if I were to fade away or to give up or to move on and do something else, it won't impact my life.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Which is a help. I don't know. There's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of benefits, and I don't know. Whenever someone says, especially during the whole dream face reveal, everyone was coming to me. Oh, are you gonna face reveal? Are you gonna, is this inspiring? I'm like, are you fucking retarded?
Dream's face reveal was so bad on all fronts, from his side, from how everyone reacted. How would that inspire you?
Well, yeah, this guy gets, picked apart for his very average appearance. The guy he clearly has an issue, and he's insecure about how he looks.
I do think
one side of his
part
face.
of the attack that he got, it was less about how he looked, and it was the fact that he did a face reveal and clearly looked so uncomfortable to the point that he held an angle and didn't move.
I mean, it's telling. I mean, it's and I can't say that I wouldn't do something equally as cringe in some other facet or some way.
It's going to be crazy
what the fuck are you going to do?
Millions of people know who you are.
Yeah, and they're going to judge the fucking goddamn dog shit out of your appearance.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't let this control my life. I'm not like, and I don't mean this as a disrespect. I'm not a corpse husband about this. Corpse, who, I've interacted with, I love him. I don't know if he's doing much at the moment, but the guy was agoraphobic.
Very.
He wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
He wouldn't, go out and show his face anywhere. Like,
I mean, he had rabid fans as well.
Well,
rabid.
And in a way, I did too at some point.
You did, yeah.
And everyone's come up, you have that, and there's an aspect to that. But, at a point, you can't let it rule your life. You can't let it force you inside.
Yeah, this
you need
fear
to
that you're going to be
you
revealed.
need to like do stuff and live your life. And if shit happens, it happens. If it's inevitability, it's an inevitability. To that end, like, would I be uncomfortable with face revealing? I don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Am I going to do it myself? Probably not.
Yeah.
But if it happens, am I going to stop living my life because of the possibility of some fucking asshole snapping a photo of me at an airport? No. Why would I fucking do that?
Why would you give control to that person?
No.
Yeah.
So that's basically it on that kind of side of things.
I would love to talk about your Gamersubs collab.
Okay.
Because it's obviously just come out, and you can do your little spiel about it. But I just want to say, I love the tubs, and I'm so sad we don't have one.
Came together pretty good.
Insert image here.
Yeah.
It's your fucking helmet.
It's my helmet. It cries.
It's so good. I love it.
It was really good. It went through a lot of iterations. The flavor originally was like a raspberry limeade, and I didn't really vibe with it that well. And then we ended up changing. They were like, "Well, what do you like to drink?" And I was like, "I like iced teas. I like mango teas." And they were like, "Well, we could totally do something like that."
Yeah.
And they whipped together a couple of samples. I tried them. I went to the one that I liked the most.
Cool. So you were like very a part of the process.
100%.
The flavor.
So the flavor originally had a red dye in it that was really, really, really red. It was
like it would stay
red.
on your tongue.
Like it would stain your tongue, but also like your clothes and your fingers and everything you touched red. And it was like too much. And I was like, maybe this is like a problem. And then the CEO of Gamersouls hits me up going, "Swagger, we need to change the color." And I said, "Why? What happened?" He said, I drank a lot today, and I had a shit, and it was bright red.
It was bright red.
It was bright red. And I said, okay,
Eric.
we 100% need to change this because, one, I don't want people thinking they're having
internal
a
bleeding.
medical emergency. And second, even worse, I don't want it to mask a real medical emergency.
That's a really good point.
So we were like, we need to change this. And so we changed the flavor to mango, and I was like, well, why don't we go for like a golden piss kind of, like a dehydrated piss kind of look.
Oh, we love that.
Like a gamer piss kind of bodily look. And they said, say no more, and they whipped it up, and it was really, really good.
Yeah.
The flavor was good, the thing was good. And they even had like another label idea that they wanted to do, where it was like me and a bunch of knights like fighting a bunch of other knights.
That is cool.
And it was cool, but I was like, you know what, for the brand, for like caffeine free and for the normal one, and for the legendary, I was like, how do we do 3 of them? And I was like, you know what if we just did my helmet?
Yeah.
We'll just do our helmet for the normal one. We'll do the caffeine free one will be like a buried, rusty, like kind of helmet, and then the legendary 1 out of every 10 label is like a black one with gold, and they're very, very cool.
I love it. I just remember being in San Diego for TwitchCon and like seeing them for the first time. I just kept looking at it and going,
got a lot of
this is such a good idea, because it's like, branding is one thing and putting like your notable brand things on it, but to literally turn the shape of it that everyone has into the helmet, I just was like, that is branding 101.
It worked out really, really well, man. I was really happy with it. So Crusaderade at gamersubs.gg. You can use code SWAGGER for 10% off your order.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Very,
sneaking in a little
very delicious, very delicious. I wish I had it here.
Yeah, we should have brought it.
It's 11:30.
But there's a picture. Shout out Gamersubs. We love delicious.
Delicious.
Yum. Nutritional.
Yeah.
Yum. No, we love Gamersubs. We love everyone there. I love your shaker cups as well.
Yeah,
it's just you with big titties.
Me with the big tits.
How did that, whose idea was that? How did that come about?
We had the waifu cups going.
True,
and I was like, why don't you make a girl with big tits and put my helmet on her?
Yeah, because there's that picture of B.
Hey, I'm B. Picture of Hey, I'm B with her tits out.
Insert that here.
And my helmet
did numbers.
On. It did huge numbers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one.
Thank you, B.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I love that image, which makes me think, okay, is there any fan fiction of you out there?
100%.
And have you read any of it?
Yeah, 100%. It was like a meme early on.
Tell me, what's the tea?
None of it was good. It was always like me fucking Fitz or Fitz fucking me. Or both fucking each other.
I'd like to know about that. So it was always like you and Fitz?
Or it was like a self-insert character, something X
your
reader,
name, YN.
X reader, your name, YN, whatever, and it would be like the craziest part of reading the porn, the smut, was that these fucking stupid fucking adolescent girls that write this shit, they have no fucking idea who the fuck you are or how you actually sound, and they have this fucking stupid infantilized idea of what you would say to them.
Yes.
And what is sexy. And I'm reading this shit, I'm like, I wouldn't say any of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh baby, you are blah 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 this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is gross.
Like, do you even watch my content? I would never say it like that.
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's a good line. I should take that. Like,
Yeah, you write that one down. Put that on your Tinder profile.
Oh shit, god damn, they think I'm Casanova over here. No, I'm actually like a really awkward guy. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, it'd make a really awkward joke. I hope they like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst for me.
I don't think awkward is the right word to
I'll
describe
go to
you.
a party, yeah, maybe not, maybe just a little eccentric.
Yeah.
I'll go to a
But me
party,
too.
yeah, I mean, I go to a party and like, I'll catch myself now. I used to not, but I would, I wouldn't know my audience and I would tell jokes that, maybe are not good to tell to new people. And, and they look at you like, wow, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I completely
Man, that would have killed in my Discord server.
Wow, if only you were friend group number 2. You would have loved that racist, sexist joke, but you're just stupid, I guess.
Yeah, you're just stupid. You don't get it.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be remiss if we didn't talk about Misfits at least once in this episode. And what I want to know is, looking back at all the content you created with Misfits, whether it's the podcast or the videos or whatever, is there like a certain podcast episode or video or guest that you had on that you look back on and you're like, that was fucking sick. That was awesome.
Podcast episodes, like those first 20, 30 episodes were definitely the best. We had the most to talk about.
Yeah.
Shit was really fresh. I think everyone enjoyed it the most. Even the first season of Spotify, a lot of those episodes were really, really good.
Agreed. Plus, that was when I was working for you, so it was very good.
It's hard to choose an actual episode as far as the podcast goes.
I mean, a lot of people say the Poland episode,
well,
but
that's the easy one because that's when they started it all. That was
like
pilot,
the introduction.
That was the real thing. So I mean, you want to go with that. But I don't know. There were so many good episodes, and it's really hard. It's really hard to put one in. But it would be one of the first 20.
Yeah.
One of the first 20. Probably the LSD episode was really good. I really enjoyed that one. But we did acid. We did LSD. I enjoyed that. That was a good trip. As far as Misfits videos go, the Tasmania road trip is probably the magnum opus of content.
I mean, that's like a whole ass fucking
basically
movie.
A movie, yeah. That one is the easy answer. Besides that, I mean, there's so many good pieces of content that we made.
You know what I love, and Toby still does this to this day. I love it so much. In the Scooby-Doo video.
Oh, the Scooby-Doo video's good.
Toby's WOG accent fucking really kills me. Every time she does it, it is like I'm on the floor in hysterics. That part, I will sometimes open up that video just to go to that.
What the hell did they say?
What the fuck are you fucking doing,
What the fuck are you fucking doing,
I can't do it, but Toby coming from New Zealand, coming over to Australia and getting this amazing Western Sydney,
this Lebanese, WOG accent.
Specific accent. She does it so well,
it's
and
fucking Spaniard.
Kills me. Oh man, God, I love Toby.
Yeah, I do too.
She's so funny.
Scooby-Doo video was good. I wouldn't rate it up there.
But I feel like there's really good moments.
Yeah, of course. There's good moments in every single one of those videos.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one of those videos.
I have some fucking beef that we threw a party with however much fucking money that I fucking threw. My fucking video, my fucking party, and I'm not even in the video.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm not in the video.
That's crazy.
I remember watching it and being like,
oh, I'm gonna be there.
Surely, because there's a lot of videos where I'm in the background of even your vlogs and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna pop up.
You're there.
Not once. I'm like, bitch, that was my fucking party.
It's true.
Fuck you, Mitchell Strawberry Jam, for editing me out of that.
There were
it just wasn't even captured on camera.
There were a lot of really good videos that I enjoyed from that. Beyond Tasmania, shit. Probably the video where we went to Queensland. We're in Queensland. There was a flying fox. There was the frog.
Yes.
The spider that we killed with the spear.
Yeah. You know what? I like the fishing video.
The fishing video was good too. I like that one.
That was good.
Fishing video is probably up there as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good Misfits content.
Agreed.
Pretty much every video was a banger.
I honestly, every video was good. Hard to argue.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So there was podcast, video, what else?
Maybe favorite guest that you guys.
Oh, guest.
Because there was that little stint where you guys
I can't really say one or the other. Probably when we started doing the podcast one more time, We had pyro in a bed.
The bed one! I love that. I love
really
that. I love that. And you're all in the fucking bedtime
we
outfits,
also
and
had-
he keeps cuddling the both of you. Love. Yeah.
We shot one word podcast and never released with Young Gravy.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Oh my God!
But
Yeah.
we never released that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good. I wish we actually did, but
Does that footage still exist?
who fucking knows?
Surely someone has it. Surely like
Maybe
Mitchell
Blue?
has it. Yeah, or
Blue would be
Blue.
the one who
Yeah.
would, but I doubt it.
Put it on your channel.
I think he fucking deleted it.
Yeah, maybe.
It's fucking over a year old.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's cool. Lost footage. Misfits lost footage.
Yeah, with like Young Gravy.
That's like all the Patreon stuff is like gone.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. Which is kind of sad. Or
It is.
your
Yeah, all my
Swaggersouls
smoke sex.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Let's stop talking about this.
Alas, move on. Well, finally, to finish this out, I have a quick fire question round.
Okay.
So, just answer the first thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
I have a couple questions. As a couple, I have a whole page of them. Don't look.
All right.
Okay, let's start off easy. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
What's your favorite movie?
Interstellar.
Such a good movie.
Really good movie.
Love. What's your biggest fear?
Oh shit. Open ocean at night.
Yes, just like the pitch black below you.
Yeah.
I
Not
feel that.
knowing if something's gonna come up and take me down.
Yeah. Did you used to get scared running up the stairs as a kid? Like if you ever went upstairs that didn't
If I
have
was
the
in
back?
the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Is your bed made right now?
Right now, hell no.
No? I love that. Mine usually is. Mine isn't right now. Who's your favorite comedian?
Oh shit. Oh, I have like 5 that come to my mind.
Go.
Anthony Jeselnik, Shane Gillis,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. This is in no particular
Yeah, yeah,
order. Ricky Gervais, and for the final 5, hang on. Bill Burr.
I was hoping you'd say that. I love Bill Burr. Love him, and we got to see him live earlier this
that
year.
was pretty cool.
In the tiny room in the comedy
Yeah,
store. That was so
it was
cool.
actually very
That was
intimate.
really cool.
Very nice.
I loved that. Bean or bear?
Oh, Bear.
Don't
I
tell
lost
Bean.
Bear for 10 days and I was physically distraught.
I remember. That was not good.
Yeah, it was not good at all.
What's
She's
your
fine.
She's
I got
fine.
her. She's okay. She's good.
Bear's a good girl. What's your favorite CS map?
Oh shit. Dust 2.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like how can you not say Dust 2? What's your favorite game of subs flavor?
Oh, Crusader Raid.
Other than Crusader Raid.
Other than Crusader Raid, yo, dude. Hobbies flavor. Brand Risk.
Yeah.
It's the peach tea. Either that or lean. I'm a sucker
yeah.
for peach tea or tea or like
Any
iced
kind of tea flavor? Me
Anything
too.
with tea
Me
or
too.
like the Arnold Palmer. If the group didn't get lean first and I could have gotten Arnold Palmer's flavor, I would have gotten.
You would have got
that.
it.
Yeah.
Love that. Sativa or indica?
That depends. Now,
Yeah.
real stoners would tell you indica and sativa is complete
not a
fucking
real- I know.
bullshit and it's not real.
I know.
And like anyone that actually believes that
But you know what I
is
mean.
retarded.
The things that they make you feel.
Yeah, like if I'm smoking a really fucking terpy ass fucking indica and I want to like lie down and my body is all high and like I don't prefer that to I like it being in my head. I like it fucking rearranging my mind.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm a sativa.
Sativa's good in that it lights a fire under my ass and it gives me a lot of anxiety to like need to do
It
stuff.
does.
And indica makes me complacent
Yeah.
and sit on the, just fucking sit back and not want to do anything. But I don't know how much of that is like real.
Real. Yeah.
How much of it is real? How much of it is in the fucking Terps,
Yeah.
man? And how much of it is just like, it's THC.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you're smoking weed. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna make you feel X, Y, Z. Will you ever be beating the autism allegations?
No, hell no. I think I'm almost certainly on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Probably in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I have a lot of weird hyperfixations.
Yeah.
I have like weird habits and I don't know.
From one autistic to another.
Yeah, probably a little autistic, probably a touch of autism.
A little autistic. I like that. What was your favorite class in school?
Science.
Science.
That
Yeah.
or history, it was real tough. It depended on the year.
Did
'Cause
you-
some science classes were shittier, some history classes were better.
Did you have a distinction between like modern history and ancient history?
Yeah, but mostly in American schools, you learn like the American histories.
history.
You learn like basic, Mesopotamia, and then it's like Mesopotamia, the start of humanity, America.
Yeah, I can see that.
Slave trade, America.
I loved modern history. The 1 A+ I got in school, sorry, 2 A+ I ever got was on World War II about Hitler.
Right on.
Love that for me.
I'm sick of this Adolf Hitler guy. I want Adolf Hitler. I want a hot DILF. Sorry.
That's so funny. That's really good. I love that.
I'm workshopping that for Twitter.
I like that.
I'm workshopping that for Twitter.
Who is the least favorite person you've ever recorded or made content with?
Oh shit, why you gotta do that to me?
I'll bleep this out.
Redacted.
Fucking
You don't know who we said, but agreed.
Redacted.
Yeah, agreed. Fuck that guy. America or Australia?
Oh shit. You gotta ask in what way, shape, and form.
No, I gotta ask America or Australia.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you could be hurting entire nations by your answer here.
Wow. America or Australia? Gotta go with America.
Yeah, you're from America.
I have to
You
go
have
with
to.
America.
Yeah.
Everything I stand for intrinsically, that's been ingrained in me since I was a child, brainwashed even, you might say.
I would.
I have programmed to say America.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song, band, or album, both right now and your
Overall,
like one?
my favorite band, all in all, Rush.
Yeah,
The prog
so
rock
good.
band.
I saw you listening to Limelight when I messaged you yesterday.
Limelight.
Yeah.
Limelight is the
Yeah.
is the tits.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite song.
Yeah, totally,
my
me too.
legit favorite song.
Yeah. I really like Tom Sawyer as well.
Tom Sawyer's good. I like Limelight because the lyrics speak to me.
It's a beautiful.
I like the lyrics. I can't pretend a stranger is a long-awaited friend. That one is like especially really good. Like a paranoia. Limelight.
So good.
Yeah, that's Neil Peart, man. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Neil
Oh,
Peart.
yeah.
Lyricist and drummer of the prog band Rush. My favorite band, favorite song, Limelight from Rush.
What about right now? Like, what's on your repeat right
what's
now?
on my repeat? Let's see.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
Literally, on Spotify, it tells you
It does, on repeat. While you're getting that up, have you seen Freaks and Geeks?
The porn?
No, the TV show.
No.
You should watch it.
I've got Tycho. I don't know if anyone knows about Tycho. I got the band Lettuce. I don't know if anyone's heard of Lettuce.
I haven't.
We've got some Nowhere. We got some Tyler, the Creator. We got some.
His new album?
No, actually, this is Flower Boy. See you again.
Flower Boy's my fave. Yeah.
We got Fountains of Wayne. The Fountains of Wayne. Stacey's mom fame.
Oh, there you
They've
go.
got some other good songs
Yeah.
in there, so we got one on repeat. Joe, DJO. We got Symphony, which is like fucking, what's it called? D&B.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
What else we have? Two Hollis is another one that's on here. Oh, it's really a lot of indie shit I found on Discover Weekly. This isn't really even doing a good job at explaining.
No, I like it.
What are some off the top of my heads? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. of
King
course,
Giz is
some King
all
Gizzard.
timers. We love King Giz.
Very, very huge out here.
Yeah.
I like Mac Miller. I like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Let's see. We like Baby No Money, of course. We like
we
our
love Alex.
friends. I said Rush. Who?
Yeah.
Beach Fossils. Dive. D-I-I-V. If you're into the little heroin band, Dive is fucking amazing. So Beach Fossils. Deftones. I can fuck around with Deftones a little here and there.
White Pony
Tool.
is so good.
Very huge on Tool.
Tool, my favorite band. Look
Very,
at this
very
tattoo.
huge on Tool.
We love Tool.
Let's see what else I have here.
What's your favorite Tool album?
My favorite Tool album is
Lateralis. Yeah, I know it is.
Lateralis.
Mine's Enema, because I'm a real Tool fan.
Enema's
No.
cool.
I think objectively, Lateralis is their best album.
Sure.
Musically. I think it's also the best one to introduce people to Tool with.
Yes.
And it was my favorite album when I first listened to them in 2014.
Tame Impala.
But I think over time, Enema's better because I love the anger of Maynard. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Tame Impala, Beach House, Hers. What We got Mac DeMarco.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Radiohead.
I love that we're going into this answer.
MGMT.
Music clearly matters to you.
It does.
Ditto. This is why I asked
Frank
it.
Ocean, Wild Nothing, very slept on. Polyphia, Covet, Sean.
We hung out with Sean when they were here.
CHON. We took
That was cool.
tequila shots
We
with them
did do tequila
backstage.
shots with Sean backstage. That was
That was
cool.
fucking awesome.
We love a little bit of like prog math rock.
So Wild Nothing.
We love.
Thundercat.
Oh, how can you not love Thundercat?
Skrillex.
So funky.
Kroangbin.
Yeah, how can you not? All right, put that away.
All right.
Put that away.
Marty Robbins.
And Marty Robbins. Love. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh shit. Ooh shit. Dude. Do cartoons count?
Yeah, fuck yeah, they do.
We got a couple there.
Yeah, go.
We got Shigo.
Oh,
We got
wow.
Shigo from Kim Possible.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Tell me about it.
We got, there's Gwen from Total Drama Island.
Oh,
of course,
yeah. Oh, so you want a little goth
We got,
baddie.
what was it, Sam from Danny Phantom.
Gotta catch him all because he's Danny Phantom.
All right. What else we got? What else we going with? Man, cartoons.
What about a real life though?
Oh, shit. Oh. Ew.
Please try to say this word for me on the first go, and you have 10 seconds to do it.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Do you know that word?
Yeah, it's the longest word in the English dictionary. The immunoultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis.
I'm out here thinking that you weren't going to be able to say anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Are you crazy?
And I give it to him. Actually, I shouldn't have underestimated your autism.
You should have given me something even crazier. I can pronounce any word you throw at me.
I do believe that. But I'm sick and tired of the fact that you pronounced this on the first. You didn't even have to look at. You already knew anti-disestablishmentarianism. You try to say it. 1, 2, 3, go. Name a primate besides monkeys and apes.
Well, there's monkeys, there's apes, there's great apes. What, we can do sugar gliders, you could do humans, Homo
You
sapiens.
can't do humans. But do something other than humans.
I mean, sugar gliders are primate.
Monkey lover over here doesn't even know a primate.
That isn't an orangutan?
Well, that's like an ape, is it not?
I suppose it's a sect of great ape.
Too late. It's like lemurs.
Oh, like a gibbon
and
or
like
a lemur?
lorises and tars.
Oh, a loris is a sugar glider.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, well, Godspeed, man. Good job. Slay. What's your real name?
Eric Vivian Matthews.
You heard it here first. When will your Cube World review be coming out?
Wow, I hate that. Fucking dude, Mr. Beast fucking responded to me on Twitter about it 3 years ago, and if he responded about it and I didn't do it, fucking probably never gonna come out.
Fuck that man.
We're gonna wait for the new Cube World update to come out on Unreal Engine, which Wolfram von Funk, the lead developer of Cube World, is working on at this very moment, and then that will tie off my Cube World review of the bastardized, awful start through a alpha that showed promise but was never updated, and then the Steam release, which was a bastardized, false promise-filled version
Sounds like my
of
Wikipedia
some
page.
bullshit that he was peddling for years and then removed, and then the almighty fucking release of the Unreal Engine fucking thing that's gonna save Cube World's reputation and make it the real Minecraft killer it was meant to be in 2012. Fucking Cube World, bitch.
Fucking Cube World,
Fucking
bitch.
Cube World, bitch, on my fucking channel. Fucking never. Fucking 2085.
Well, that ties it off brilliantly. I'm bringing in my empty grog to say cheers to you, Swaggersouls.
Cheers to you as well, Lauren.
Thank you so much for coming on this show.
Of course.
I hope you've enjoyed it.
Pleasure.
I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, it would just mean the world to us. Like seriously, I would sleep well at night if maybe you liked.
I would.
subscribed.
My peanuts would vibrate and tremble at the idea of you even hitting the like button.
Exactly.
Let's not even talk about my prostate quivers at the idea of you subscribing. So don't do that.
So, no, do it.
Oh, you just did it. I felt it. I felt it happen.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to
unsubscribe and resubscribe again.
Please, I'm gonna have to speak to HR about this. Just a quick thank you to Grog who sent us alcohol
Thank
for
you
this
very
episode.
much.
Appreciate it very much. And thank you to Umbra Tattoo Studio
Hell yeah.
in Melbourne, Fitzroy, who let us film in that beautiful tattoo studio.
These
They're the
guys
best.
got me my face tat right here.
Yeah, right here that you'll never see. They also did my whole back tattoo, which is beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you
Cheers.
lots, Swags.
Thank you very much,
Thank you for
Lauren.
being my friend.
Thank you for having me on.
Of course.
All right, get grief.
Fuck you. Beautiful. Thank you.
Cool.
Yay, we're finished.
Cut.
Yay, cut. I can't believe you know how to say anti-disestablishmentarianism. I hate you.
That shit's easy. It's weird. It's weird. Girls, aren't into, not me being lied to, but it's you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hello, my free thinkers, the bastions of the great God's light. We're gonna take down the deep state, and this is for all of the MAGA milfs out there. I'm single.